A reusable bowl cover, but let's give it a Thanksgiving twist so it fits our casserole dish because we all know we're eating casserole on Thanksgiving, okay? This will come together in about 10 minutes, so let's get into it. So I'm just using a 13 by 9 casserole dish because I feel like that's pretty standard. And you're gonna need to leave about 2 inches of overhang on all 4 sides. I did leave a little extra because I have handles on 2 sides of mine. So my measurement was 19 inches by 13 inches, and then I cut out 2 of them and I'm putting them right sides together. I'm gonna sew a 1/4 inch all the way around, leaving a gap right here at the bottom. So I'm just threading my machine. I am curving my edges, and you'll see here in just a second. This is totally optional. If you don't want to curve them, you can just sew straight down, pivot it at the corner, and it's totally fine. But when I'm about 1.5 inches away from my edge like I am here, I'll start turning my fabric to get that like curve on the corner. Like I said, totally optional. Makes it a little bit more tricky, but do whatever you want. Back stitch at the beginning and end of that gap. That's how we're going to turn it right side out. I'm going to curve or cut off that extra around my corners and then notch it so that the curves flip really nice out. And then I'm going to flip it right side out and give it a good press with my iron. And then we need to measure our elastic. I have 1/4 inch elastic. I'm measuring around my casserole dish. It was 42 inches. I ended up cutting my elastic at 39 inches, so I have good tension in it. So about 3 inches less. To fit my elastic, I'm doing a 1/2 inch. We're sewing like a casing here. So a 1/2 inch away from the edge, you're gonna sew all the way around. You're not leaving a gap. This is gonna be where we thread the elastic through. And I show you kind of right here where that seam is. So it has like a tube to go through essentially. So I did a 1/2 inch because my elastic was 1/4 inch, but change it however you need to. I just attached a safety pin and I'm threading my elastic through, tying it off at the end and then kind of stretching it to make sure the elastic is like evenly distributed. And then I'm gonna tuck it in and then just top stitch right there to close up the opening. And this is all done really simple and a really fun way to cut back on all of the aluminum foil we'll be using when we transport casseroles.